ASA runners, are we ready to go?
Are you ready, Will?
Runners ready.
All right. ASA way. Let's go.
Well, I mean, I'm running out of space on our metal racks, and ASA is just an integral part of that. ASA has changed our life 180 degrees. I mean, it is just incredible. We have been able to do things that I never, ever expected Matthew to be able to do.
I love when we run through the streets of Baltimore and everybody's cheering us on and we hear the cowbells and we hear lots of like, go Enzo, go. He loves all like the stimulation of that environment. This is his #1 extracurricular activity. And it's been such a great opportunity to meet a lot of really awesome people and keep him connected in his community and also meet other kids with disabilities, their parents, and all the people that support us. It's just, you know that you have this safety net of this incredible group of people that are there and they care about Enzo. At school, she's the only one that has a mobility aid. When we come here, we see lots of kids, adults that have wheelchairs, walkers, etc. So it's just a sense of belonging and a community. And I think she enjoys seeing other people have the same things that she does. The first race we were in, we were only supposed to run in the 5K. We got there, and our team captain was like, what do you think of running all the races? So Della did all 3 in the rain.
It was fun.
Sometimes special needs parents, we're sort of isolated because we have children with disabilities, so ASA makes us both very happy. I just feel like I'm a part of a family, not just a group of strangers. I think if people are always seeing our children or young adults out in the community, then it helps the community get used to, I guess, seeing them around. Do you know what I mean? They don't feel like, oh, I'm afraid to ask questions and they stare. ASA, I think it makes her feel included.
When we tell him that he's going to go running, the first thing he does is sign for run and gets really excited. Life can be tiring, it can be tough, but when we get out with our ASA friends and family, it's just a nice way to kind of relax and rest and take a deep breath. It brings this level of community into our life that we don't really get with any other activities that we've done. It's also given me a lot of confidence too, to be able to take him places and kind of get out in the community and not feel like I have to apologize for who he is. Our life can be a lot different, and it can be lonely sometimes to be the parent of a child with disabilities. But we have never felt different when we're here. When we showed up, people get down on the ground to talk to Jackson, and they welcome him like he's part of the team, not like he's someone that needs to be on the outside. And that's not something you find everywhere. He felt just so happy to be there and like part of the group and part of the team. And that was a weight lifted off my shoulders as mom.
I was running the Baltimore Marathon by myself, and I just kept seeing ASA people, and I was like, this is really amazing. And every time I passed one of the teams, I got emotional, and I'm not a very emotional person, and I was like, this is so incredible. And they were having the best time, and they were laughing, and they were cheering, and I was cheering, and I was calling all their names as I'm passing them. We've all done our own races, and we know what it feels like to cross that finish line. And you've got all these spectators lined up at the finish line, and they're cheering you on. They don't know you, you don't know them, but it's so magical. And when you do that with ASA, it's 50-fold. The thing that brings me the next most amount of joy is actually the new wingmen. Being able to see that excitement on their face that is matched to the excitement of the athlete, you just know you got them. Like they're going to be a part of this organization. They're going to stick there. This is a real community. We actually are all in friendships and close relationships.
When I started running with ASA, I kind of thought, well, it's nice, right? I get to do something I love and I get to give back. So I thought that was kind of it, right? I'm just giving back. But actually, I've been able to build a lot of great friendships. There's people who I've gotten to know over these past 9 years who I would consider like family. I think one of the greatest things about being with ASA is we find out that we're more alike, right? We think, oh, maybe we look a little different here or there, but together, deep down, we really have the same joys and deep desires in our hearts.
The thing that I got out of ASA that I didn't expect was that community, that family that outside of my own, that is there for me to, and we're there for each other. When I run with ASA, I feel like belonging and joy and family. It's a good place to be.
When I run with ASA, it's a lot of joy, it's a lot of fun, dance parties, glow sticks, costumes, like we're having a really great time. And it even if it's raining, even if the course, is hilly, it's just a lot of joy. And then it spreads over to the rest of your day. So I'll be driving home, still smiling and still really excited.
I don't know what I really expected, but it exceeded all of my expectations in the end. And I think I'm going to be an ASA for life. There is an overwhelmingly sense of, I would say, purpose, inspiration, and connectivity.
It's something I always wanted to do. I never thought I had the time for it. And then my daughters decided they would sign me up. And I'm so glad that they did. My favorite memory of ASA so far has been the start of the Bay Bridge race. We have an advantage of going first, so we see the sunrise. It's a sea of ASA if you just turn around, and it's all the teams.
I was looking to do something different with my running, and so I thought, why not? I gave it a shot. This year I formally joined, and it's been a great experience. It's been interesting to meet the other wingmen and captains because you recognize the same people when you go to the different races all the time. It's like a little family reunion.
For him, going fast, moving and feeling, I think, a little bit more free and a little bit more like this is an experience that maybe he wouldn't be able to have without the help of all of our wingmen is something that you can tell on his face.
It is love, acceptance, inclusion. It's wonderful seeing Matthew interact with other people, other adults, other athletes. They have very much become an integral part of our family that impacts every aspect of our life.
I've always been told that runners are my people, giving back to the community is my people, and both of them are combined here.
You cross the finish line together with your team because we finished together, and your athlete is smiling, and there's just such triumphant feeling, and that brings you so much joy and those memories of those smiles and the shared victory that really kind of lasts forever.
Jackson is going to be Jackson, and there's amazing people out there that will accept him for that.
ASA is the visual embodiment of anything is possible. That's what we show the community, is that when we work as a team, we can make anything happen. And that's why we do it.